Hello, it is Saturday lunchtime and we are working on the gate, the infamous gate. Hey baby.
Hello all. So I'm busy with this gate. I'm taking off the hinges now and I'm going to sand down the wood over here and then we're going to put a new gate up.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's amazing how this place hasn't actually been broken into with it being wide open. I think that freaks him out weirdly. Yeah. But good luck, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Yeah, so we're going to sand everything. We've also got these front windows to sand and varnish. And we'll give that another sand and varnish as well. So yeah, lots to do. Let's go. The only thing that we've done inside is the white skirtings. We turned all the brown ones white for the flooring. Other than that, everything has basically been untouched inside. We're still waiting for the CSCs to be done, so we don't want to touch any plugs or do anything. So everything is in its last state as the seller left. We suspect everything will be fine. But you never know now with these new regulations, and they're always dreaming up new stuff to include into your COC bill. But anyway, let's see. That'll be our problem one day when we sell. But if we sell, just quick update on the garden. I watered the plants yesterday, but they're looking quite dry already. But I'm really thrilled that they are at least in the ground and starting to settle. And then in about 2 weeks' time, I'm going to go back to that place called the Rusty Garden and go and buy some more plants. Oh, it would be lovely to plant here. I'm actually thinking of covering this in plastic so that I can get a bit of good bacteria back into the soil. Since Brett is going to be using the sander, I'm going to start pulling out these weeds and just make it a little bit better in the front, because weeds standing up like that actually highlight how just sad this lawn is. But soon we'll make a plan. And there he goes. It's a little progress update. So I have dug this little area here to do a garden bed. It is on purpose because when people pull up here, they drive over the water meter. So I figure if there's plants around it, nobody will do that, hopefully. And Brett is making nice progress with the gates here to make it a little bit shorter on the sides, but it's looking good. It's looking really good.
That's it all. So here we go. The new gate is in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to give it a little bit of a coat of varnish and take it from there. So check the side also. Oh, it looks nice. This way. Looks very nice.
Okay, it's Saturday morning. I got inspired to lift this carpet. And now Brett's inspired. He's going to lift this carpet. And then this one. And let me show you what we did last night. Brett was cleaning the garage. I can't show you now because it's closed. But I started sanding. Did these windows. Started on that one, and it started to get late, and we are busy now with a big dig. Brett had to use a pickaxe because of the clay. It was hectic, and I'm putting that tree in. It's a pink pom-pom tree. It's going to look beautiful here, and it's going to grow really, really big, and it's fast growing water-wise. Just the initial stages of getting it developed that needs lots of attention. And then Brett bought a lock for the gate, so we still need to do more coats on that gate. It's looking too orange, but with more coats it'll look better. But we're going to do these windows the same color because it matches the front door also, and will match all the windows that we've done around the house. And then these are like little more plain cheese that I've got. I'm going to get some Aggies from my house and plant them in the back row here. And then this little ground cover thingy, just in the meantime. And then the tree. Sorry for all the quick movements. And then, yeah, this is what I did last week. I've been watering it throughout the week. So I actually want to take that grass out on the left-hand side there. But it's stopping all the dust, so I'm leaving it for now. But yeah, we'll update again. Oh, and Brett cleaned this area yesterday, which is cool. There's a carpet I pulled up. Check my man, what's he doing?
These carpets.
Yay, goodbye carpets. They're easy to pull off actually. Oh gosh, the dust. You should be wearing a mask. Crazy. Well, we've opened up all the windows to air the house out nicely. And yeah, it's going to be fun to redo this. I can't wait to get started. They're saying the transfer is going to take place in February. And today is the 23rd of January. Am I right? Oh gosh, 24th. Sorry, lost the day. Good morning. It is Saturday, 21st of February, and we are still busy. No, we've had the COC guys come and inspect, and they are basically coming on Monday to do the repairs. And Brett is doing the cracks, so we're getting started to do the outside of the house, which is awesome. We've varnished everything here, including the door. And we are desperately trying to figure out what color to paint the house. The tree's doing well. They have planted a pom-pom tree, but this will all be bricked up and it will start looking better. And then there are some paint samples on the wall. So I'm going to paint a bigger paint sample on this wall now, just to really decide on the color and take into consideration that we have a grey wall outside. But yeah, it's looking good. Sure, heavy cracks. Wowee. Cool. Update coming now. So a quick shout out to Paintcore in Sunningdale, who very, very nicely give away these paint samples. So I actually have about 5 of them that I tried on that wall there. And these are the 2 colors that we've come down to. So this one's got a bit of a purpley grey sheen to it. And this is like a more earthy tone. So I'm going to paint some big squares and just see which one looks better from afar with 2 coats on. Right, so I've put on the first coat here on the walls, and then we'll step back and take a look. How's it going?
Alright. I'm trying to see if I can open the gate from the outside.
I doubt that. No, I'll go open for you.
Okay.
Yeah. And then I can start polyfilling. I'll start polyfilling. Good morning, it's Saturday morning and Brett and I are busy with polyfiller. We've sanded that off just to see what it looked like, and then this needs to be sanded. We're still busy putting in some polyfiller down the side, but I was testing paint colors and we've decided to go with the purpley one because it contrasts quite nicely against the wood. Let me show you down the side here. I'll put this down for the dust. I did some of that yesterday. I scraped off all the bottom edging and moved the soil away. So now I'm going to polyfill all of this. I might have to ask Brett though to get... I must ask Brett to get up there and do those bits. Yeah. Lekker. It's going to be a full weekend. Red's going to go buy some paint. And yeah, we hope to get the first coat on by tomorrow. Exciting! Morning, excuse my voice, I've had a bit of bronchitis. But this is the update. We have painted the house, done all the woodwork. We must still replace that blind. But the paint color is just gorgeous against that wall. And there I planted my plants. Seem happy. There's the garden coming on. And now for the inside developments. We decided to remove all the floors so that the screening... Hey baby! Hello. So that the screening for the vinyl flooring will have a better grip. We've done it throughout. Today we're getting our contractors in. This is the bathroom cabinetry that's been taken apart. And here is the shower area. Totally gutted. They're gonna be chiseling the shower line in the mixer line there. Decided to keep the toilet. This bathroom's been done. Exciting times. I'm still a bit worried about the bath because there might be a little hole in it. These floors were removed already, and that one, which is pretty cool. You can see all the debris that our man TK did for us. We had to throw it on the front lawn because the skip is coming on Monday. And then today the guys are knocking this wall down and removing the kitchen for us. So yeah, my update will come soon. Exciting times.